and good morning, Pilipinas! It's a sunny day. Well, mga plano po natin for today. But all enjoy the rest of the day. Napahingat po tayo ha. Para mga galing po natin sa araw nito.
And he's moving. He makes you miss, he counter punches. Keeps our head moving. And out. Now, I should have been doing this when I was fighting.
Bani tabi? Opo. Ketik, suka ng musik itu. Bani set. Walang bani set. Jangan po. Kapoy juga.
Sugar Ray Leonard steps into Manny Pacquiao's training camp, sharing elite-level insight and tactical advice to help Manny fine-tune his style and elevate his game plan for a potential
Proper way to execute a punch, and that is the uppercut. The uppercut is here. It's here. But you gotta make sure you're close, within distance of your opponent. So just as long as your head can touch your opponent, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good setup here. And it's here. It's here. It's here. I mean, that kind of punch is deadly. It's a good body shot. I beat a lot of guys with that same shot. Well, more than that, but give it a shot.
Manny Pacquiao pushes through intense training sessions, carefully applying Leonard's guidance while sharpening his technique, timing, and overall fight strategy. Sugar Ray Leonard walks fighters through highly detailed boxing drills, focusing on footwork, punch accuracy, defensive awareness, and the fundamentals needed to perform at the highest level.
I've got another tip for you. Throw on the hook. And for me, it was the left hook. Well, you can throw a right hook. But the thing about it, you can't be too tight, too rigid, because you take away the power. Be loose. Works every time. Go.
Manny showcases outstanding footwork, gliding across the ring with speed, balance, and precision, seamlessly blending offensive bursts with tight defensive control in every exchange.
Oh, side. Ayaw. Ano? Stick. Dali kayo. Pala no. Champion is here. Six.
Sugar Ray Leonard expresses that if the rematch becomes reality, it absolutely makes sense, emphasizing that fans will tune in regardless because the matchup still carries massive intrigue.
You're at a different stage in your life.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, mentally.
Right.
It can be a great fight.
Right.
Or it could be put it this way, it should be done.
It should be done.
It should be.
It will help boxing in the sport. You think the sport needs it?
In a crazy way.
In a crazy way.
Leonard commends Manny's most recent performance, pointing out his composure, technical sharpness, and ring intelligence, proving he remains a serious force even now.
Manny's last fight, he looked phenomenal.
He looks phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
And Mayweather, the last one he fought a kickboxer. He fought, Conor McGregor. His last few fights were too.
Well, when he beat that guy from the
Asian guy.
He acknowledges that age plays a role for both fighters, noting that their physical abilities aren't quite what they once were, which may impact endurance and in-ring movement.
It seems like it passed both of them by. Would you watch it if they fight again?
for free.
Yeah, for free. You wouldn't
No,
pay
no.
for it.
No, think about it. I mean, 40-ish. I mean, it's kind of over. It's really over. I mean, I went into the ring. My last fight was against Hector Camacho. I was 40 years old, but I was a conditioned 40-year-old. But what happens when you get hit after being out of the ring for so long? Get hit. That hurts as you get older. As we get older, because we don't understand the impact that it makes. I mean, This sounds maybe a little screwy, but the mind is everything. The mind and the heart. Because when I was younger, I fought with conviction.
Right.
As I got older, I was like, don't, I hit you, but don't hit me back.
Leonard highlights that Manny still looks healthy, focused, and sharp, adding that if he chooses to compete at this stage, it's completely valid and worth supporting.
To make his way back into the ring. I saw him training this morning, but a lot of people are worried about him. He's been inactive. Bob Arum, his longtime, guy, even said, I don't want to see him get hurt. Rooting for him, but I don't want to see him get hurt. What do you think as a guy, who's probably thought about getting back in the ring a few times, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think? The idea of like inactivity when you have somebody who lives his life to do it is a big deal,
I mean, there's no one thing that will really make people understand why we do what we do. But you know what? God bless, stay healthy, and take care.
Manny Pacquiao works confidently on the mitts with his coach, displaying crisp combinations, quick reactions, and smooth coordination in every sequence.
Ayaw kayo buka?
His speed and precision remain highly impressive, with each punch landing in perfect rhythm, reflecting control, power, and unwavering concentration throughout training.
Kapoy na ka!
Manny stays fully committed to his craft, showing relentless drive as he endures every drill, sharpens his skills, and maintains laser focus on continuous improvement.
I have to make more extra mile to punish myself and able to win the fight. And that's my goal. I'm not underestimating my opponent. I have to make sure that I'm 100% condition. I'm still here. Manny Pacquiao is back.
Michael Ren! We're not done yet.
Manny Pacquiao's hand speed continues to stand out, proving that age doesn't define greatness when discipline and passion remain strong. Every strike carries years of experience, tireless preparation, and dedication. Even now, his movements remain fast, clean, and explosive, showing that skill and mindset can rise above physical limits.
Tara, samahan natin sa laban niya.
Ang isang nag-undergo ng training ay hindi lamang po ito para sa ibang tao o para sa kanino man, kundi para din sa ating sarili. We undergo training because we want to learn more and we want to improve ourselves.
Manny Pacquiao's speed isn't just a gift, it's built on discipline, relentless training, and a deep passion for boxing. His ability to perform at a high level reflects years of dedication, proving that true champions aren't limited by age. During shadow boxing, Manny moves with smooth precision, every punch calculated and intentional. His footwork flows effortlessly, maintaining balance while shifting weight with control and speed. Each jab, hook, and uppercut is delivered with focus, blending power and technique as he visualizes an opponent in front of him. Shadow boxing sharpens his timing, distance, and combinations, allowing him to refine both mental and physical aspects of his craft. His movements stay explosive yet controlled, highlighting discipline and consistency, as every session strengthens his skills, keeps his reflexes sharp, and reinforces his love for the sport. Experts weigh in on a potential rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao, noting that such a bout isn't unusual in boxing history. The sport has always embraced rematches, comebacks, and late-career showdowns, making another clash between two legends feel natural. However, criticism largely revolves around timing. Many fans and analysts believe the fight is coming far too late, well beyond both fighters' prime years. Factors like age, accumulated injuries, and changes in conditioning could influence performance, raising doubts about whether the rematch can match the historic intensity of their first encounter.
And all these things, but the end result is it's on Netflix and you're gonna watch it. I really blame you. Yeah, you. And I'm pointing at y'all. My camera is so crispy, I'm just gonna I'm gonna point like the T1000 because my camera work is crispy. I know this hurts, Sarah. Call to John. Call to John, Sarah. Bro, y'all remember in that Terminator 2 when my boy Robert Patrick was like, I know this hurts, Sarah. Call to John. How's Wolfie? Y'all don't really know the movies like me. So, anywho, I can't wait to hear all the comments of, I'm not watching it. This is ridiculous. This is two elderly guys fighting. Oh my God.
Even so, analysts argue the fight still holds major significance. Both fighters bring unmatched experience, elite skill sets, and global star power that continue to draw massive attention. Regardless of timing concerns, fans remain eager to see how these two icons perform today. The debate ultimately reflects a balance between timing and legacy, showing that while opinions differ on when the fight should happen, the greatness and impact of Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao are beyond question.
Comments with y'all crying because I feast on your tears. Me, I'm real, so I'm gonna keep it real. I don't have a problem with the fight. You know, what sounds crazier to me is you have people they'll tell you what I'm saying don't make sense, but then they'll say Floyd need to fight Terrence Crawford. Bro, pipe dream. For one, they're cool and cordial with each other. Two, Terrence Crawford just retired and said he wasn't coming back for $100 million. So I don't imagine he would make much more than that fighting Floyd. You know what I mean? Three, notice when it's two black fighters, this is what they do. It's like the lesser two evils. You want to see a younger Crawford fight the 50-year-old, as opposed to the 50-year-old fighting the 40-something-year-old in Manny Pacquiao, and they have bigger...
Andre Ward shares his perspective on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s career, pushing back against critics who focus on perceived shortcomings. Ward explains that Floyd has consistently supported the media, offering access and engagement throughout major fight promotions. Despite that, much of the narrative has remained critical, often emphasizing what he didn't do rather than what he achieved. Ward challenges this view, highlighting that Mayweather built an extraordinary legacy through not only his boxing talent but also his intelligence in business, discipline, and strategic brand building.
Vegas at the Sphere, live on Netflix. I'ma just go back to Floyd Mayweather stating that he's gonna continue to campaign and come back to the sport as a whole. I'm torn on this. Anybody that has followed me, they know that I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan as a boxer. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather. I've shouted Floyd Mayweather out. I've defended Floyd Mayweather in terms of how commentators and media members have treated him throughout the years. Even though Floyd Mayweather is responsible for giving y'all a lot of free lunches at these media events to promote fights, the week of the fight, months before the fight, during the promo tour, Floyd Mayweather is responsible for y'all getting media credentialed at these big fights and getting these free lunches and being a part of a big event. But for years, I've heard people only talk about what Floyd Mayweather wasn't to them, what he did not.
Ward also emphasizes that Floyd's financial success and calculated career decisions are key parts of his greatness. While some question his focus on money, Ward argues it was essential in shaping his legacy. He points out that promoters and networks once doubted Floyd's drawing power, yet he repeatedly proved them wrong. Ward expresses deep respect for Mayweather's discipline and mindset, explaining that even from a distance, his journey offers valuable lessons. For Ward, Floyd Mayweather Jr. represents the complete package: skill, strategy, and relentless commitment both inside and outside the ring.
Even though this was a great event and it's generated tens of millions and in many cases hundreds of millions, he should have stopped him. He was boring. He was this. I've always supported and pushed back on that narrative of Floyd Mayweather. Part of that is because of the way Floyd Mayweather goes about his business. He's been filthy rich. He's made his name, his legacy, and a lot of his reputation wasn't just the boxing, it was the money. It's the money man. What I have, what I'm driving, what I'm living in, what I'm flying in. And a lot of people, they don't like that. I don't know if Floyd Mayweather had more supporters for most of his fights or more haters. But regardless of where you fall on that line, Floyd Mayweather made it work for him when many people, promoters included, networks included, early on didn't think that he can do it. But that being said, I got a lot of love for Floyd as a fighter. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather, not personally. I didn't have a personal relationship with Floyd Mayweather throughout my life.
With the 3 fights that's coming up. Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. I think the guy's from Greece or something like that. What do you feel about great champions doing these kind of fights as well? Or just these kind of fights that's going on?
You need money.
Damn.
Yeah, when you need money. This is the problem with boxing. You think about financial literacy, right? And you talk about like NFL players or NBA players. There's support systems for those dudes. There's nothing like that for fighters. They got to figure it out all themselves. And if you're a fighter, that means you did not have options.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like basketball or football. If you could, like, by the way, football players couldn't play basketball or they play basketball. It's a better deal, right? That's if you can, you do. And boxers couldn't do either one of those things, right? They're too small or they got hurt, whatever it is. And so you're dealing with a section of our